everybody, I'm Jay Quigley, and this is my techwell video on rugby tackling. So, as we all know, rugby is a lot different than football, and that means the tackling is different. Rugby tackling is actually way safer than football because you're not just throwing your body at someone at a high rate of speed. So the next thing we're about to show you is how to go through the basic steps of how to properly tackle in rugby. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when going in to make a tackle is you want to wait for the offensive player to pick a shoulder. So our friend Sean right here, he's going to step in. Eugene is going to get low in an athletic stance, and he's going to put his cheek on Sean's cheek. So go ahead, walk into it, boom. You want to stay nice and low in an athletic stance, and then drive through and put the defender on the ground. Okay, so like we said, Eugene's in his low athletic stance with his cheek to cheek. The reason we do this is so if you come across your body, you will most likely get knocked out because you do not wear a helmet or pads in rugby, just a mouth guard. So when Eugene drives through Sean and puts him on the ground, the way to end a rugby tackle is you have to release and stand back up and get back into the play. Now we're going to show you a couple different ways how to properly tackle, but that's the main way how you want to always go into a tackle. Okay, so the next proper tackle we're going to show you is one, if you're a smaller guy going up against a bigger guy, it's called the bear trap. That's what we like to call it. So after I'm done talking, these guys are going to go through it full speed. Alright, so bear trap, what's going to happen is Tom's going to get nice and low and he's going to absorb the hit. So go ahead guys, walk through it. So Sean's going to run in, Tom's going to get nice and low, head still on the outside, and he absorbs the hit and rolls out. That's the bear trap. The next one, we're going to do the drag down from behind, and then afterwards we'll show you how the big boys do it. Alright, so the next tackle we have is if you were chasing an offensive player down. So Sean is running with the ball in front of us here, and Eugene is going to take him down. What he wants to do is grab his arms in front of the legs to stop his forward momentum and just fall forward. Now in some ways you might roll over top of the player, but that's okay because then you'll end up on sides anyway. Now we're on to the Rock Rugby favorite tackle for the big men. This is the big boy tackle. This is where you take the opposing player's momentum and you just throw him straight down to the ground. So Eugene will run at Sean with the ball, and what Sean's going to do is he's going to kind of step to the side, grab him, and he's going to throw him down and get right back on sides. That's a good tackle because you're staying in front of the offensive player, and you know they're not breaking through the line and getting by you. Okay, now that we show you how to properly tackle, we're going to show you some incorrect ways how to tackle, which are very unsafe, and you could possibly get carded for doing this, or you could, knock yourself out, end your career. So the first thing that's going to happen is Eugene's going to come in and he's going to put his head across Sean's body like a football tackle. All right, so come on in, Eugene. And you see there, Eugene just ate that knee right in the face. You don't want to do that. We personally have seen a couple guys take that, and they've been out for a couple days after that. Okay, so the next tackle that is improper that we're going to show you is called a high tackle. It's actually a penalty, and you get put in the sin bin for it if you do it too many times. So Sean's going to run into Eugene, and a high tackle is when you tackle above the chest here, near the neck, and you take him down. Right? You could really hurt someone, injure him doing that. You could also, like I said, get put in the sin bin. That means you're playing a man down. Look, he's getting up nice and slow because he got hit high. That'd be a yellow card on Eugene. And that, everybody, is how you perform proper rugby tackle. Remember, keep your head cheek to cheek, get down low in athletic stance, and don't high tackle. Have a good day. And alright, another way to improperly tackle from behind, they're going to demonstrate this chase down tackle. And remember, do not try this at home, kids, or in a game. Alright, so go ahead, go through it, and then boom, RKO! Oh my god! Yeah, you can't do that.